A shot. Goes up, pre-jump comes out, gets that weird reset, pops it under with the dodge, and then falls up with a double off the ground. That's a great shot.
In his semi-final, but I don't know, there's only one way to settle it. Does Karmine Corp
here we go.
Look like their old selves?
Winner
Jobless, get the best of, them
of this gets $5,500.
You know,
Grand final.
Sitting back watching that match, just waiting, seeing if they were going to be going up against the
K-Corp just beat Wild to get here, where they started down
like
2 games, and they called a timeout and won the next 4.
Quite a few times, and
I'm taking K-Corp in this series 4-2.
Nast now on the squad is going to be looking.
I'll go
like
4-2.
This is a really interesting one because it really
$5,500 is nothing. That's how much my steak dinner is. I'm sure, bro.
And who's going to be falling behind on that right now? Jobless.
Jobless in 6? I don't know about that.
We've seen out from Karmine Corp, but immediately they get sent back to their own half here. Nast on the bump play tries to drive this one forward towards that net.
Yeah, so for those that are confused, what a pinch. Why, like, why K-Corp wasn't invited to the actual LAN with, like, the big prize pool one? Like, the massive prize pool? It's because they invited the top 3 teams from EU and NA. And then teams from other regions, obviously. And when they missed out in the major, it obviously hurt them. Because they had to invite Gentlemates, Vitality, who've been great, and BDS, who have won, they won a regional or 2 in the last split.
I was watching Casio and I watched him jump. Not only did he break his floorboards, but I checked the news and saw that Australia had a magnitude 9 earthquake.
Looking to get it past the defenders, squeaks to the middle though, and that could spell trouble as Atao is going to be.
Wow, that goes in. K-Corp gets it going.
As they give that one up, a great steal from Karmine Corp.
Atto just goes high. I don't know if Nast didn't respect it or what. Good angle by Atto though.
Gave himself the space to pop it to the backboard. It was completely undefended. And he has basically the pick of the net on where he wants to place it, though. Off the kickoff, Atira barely beats out Ixo's attempt to follow up his touch. This one, waterfall down, no follow-up through. That's a wasted opportunity for
what NA teams were invited? G2, Genji, and SSG.
And 3:11 on the clock. Karmine Corp continued to just hang on with that 1-goal lead.
Yeah, and that was honestly a mistouch by Karmine Corp to even set that up. Karmine Corp left it off the backboard. And we're the ones that made it waterfall right down. So if Jobless could have recognized that,
it's a good pinch.
Definitely could have capitalized on it for sure. And now back into the Karmine Corp half. Jobless looking to create some type of pressure. Maybe off the back of a demo play.
When's that land?
We've seen both of these squads do explicitly so far. Right now, neither.
Chat, you guys literally just told me. What'd you say? The 22nd through 25th?
But maybe Nast.
It's a good tie-up. Good play by Nast.
As he's able to fly high above the defense.
Bati just, I don't know if he got faked out or missed, but then it leaves Atto in a 1v2. He's got to dodge 2 bumps.
He went up, tried to force the bump, and that
yeah, it's in a couple weeks. They'll land.
We'll
We'll be watch party at every event, guys. So if you come in each or whatever, you'll probably see updates and hear me talking about it.
Jobless into a tied position as they enter the second half of this game.
We got the Shift Summer League Tuesday and Wednesday, where we're watching EU and NA. So that's this coming up week.
Would have been really big.
Worlds, I believe it's the 10th through 15th of September.
Another one on the board, but not gonna.
And then we got playoffs for the Shift the following week.
Defense is holding strong. Atao already has 1 to his name in this game.
That's a good touch by Rise.
Be looking to potentially make that 2 right here and now as it goes off the backboard. Ixo not able to get
such a good bump by whoever just bumped him. I think that was Rise.
Had it set up from the rip. That was truly a.
Not gonna lie, the Shift tourney has been really boring. Well, it's because they have it basically happening over a couple weeks. And it's just like, the longer tournaments are, the less you get interested in it. It's just how it is. When they're playing each week, multiple series, it just doesn't feel as important. And you can see teams like, half the teams don't even look like they want to play.
Day 8 of telling this fat ass to pop a 200 milligrams gummy and beat that little shrimp Alvac Sigmalaf.
Looks for that corner angle, couldn't quite find it, and they just continue to hold on for the 1-goal lead. That's a crazy clear. It's just a bit too high.
Yeah, Holy almost.
Because poor quality teams.
But not quite.
Well, I mean, NA's got like all the teams playing in it, but It just looks like the top team. Like, if you look at the standings, you can just tell. It doesn't even look like the teams are losing teams they've never lost to all RLCS. It just looks like they don't even really care that much.
Putting pedal to the metal right up against that post. Almost able to force that one in. But heading back the other way with the clear is going to be Jobless.
I mean, Rizzo made a good point. He said a tournament, like, when he found out the shifting was like a 10-day tournament, like over multiple weeks, that it was going to become like, just like teams wouldn't care really. Less practice. RMC looks like they care. Well, it makes sense, right? They're trying to get an org if they stay together. Do you guys think RMC stay together by the end of the season, by the start of next season?
Turn into a 2-goal lead. Oli keeps this one out. Atau up next, and Oli tries to make it clear.
I don't know. I guess it depends if they keep playing all the tournaments together. If they all are playing every tournament together leading up to it, obviously they will, but if they start playing tournaments like with different people and stuff, it'll instantly, like, we'll see.
Definitely becoming an issue for Jobless. You need to get a solid attempt at the net, but right now it's been KARMINE Corp that have been able to keep it at bay with the demos, with the clears. And
I think the only issue is with staying together, unless you're like a G2 or Gen G, right? I mean, even Gen G, a lot of people think they should change, right? Because they haven't hit their expectation.
This one almost finding its way. Shout out.
But I think Gen G, it'll come down to how did they do at Worlds. But yeah, the only issue is like usually team. Thank you. Hey guys, that was the team. He was one of the players in the team that just lost in Game 7. The Jobless.
Obviously, they've competed in EU. They've gone up against Rise, Atau, and Vatira multiple times on many occasions. So
thank you, Jazzy.
They at least are familiar enough with each other to try and keep this close.
Hey, yo, shout out to Kooks coming in, dropping the 3-month sub. Thank you. I appreciate it, Kooks. Trucker Joe coming in, dropping more love day. Thank you for the gifted. I appreciate Joe. When is the shift playoffs? I believe it's next, not this week, but the following week. Tuesday and Wednesday, we have more league play matches, and then I think it's the following week.
30 seconds in, and KARMINE Corp looking to keep control of this one. Center from Rise, not on target. This one's going to be going back the other way as Nast is looking for, oh my goodness, looking for it all, but Vatira was right there to read it at the line.
Melts, I'll probably not. I'll probably just relax, go to the store. Kind of want to take a couple day off from golf. There's a chance I go tomorrow, but it's supposed to storm. We'll see though. As of now, probably not. I want to go to the store. I honestly might clean out my PC and stuff today as well, so that way tomorrow I can just do jack shit. No, my grandpa left today. That's why I went and had dinner with him and stuff, hung out the prior days.
Get the type of dude to get his shit star pounded just to get a quarter gallon of G2 Beast Mode's bathwater.
Yeah, it looked like Oli just waited just a tad bit too long trying to.
You think out of everybody in the RocketLeague community, I'm the type to do that?
This one does get dropped dangerously in front of the net, and a vicious save.
Did Percy or someone decline G2 because he wanted to stay with friends?
But is that going to be enough as another
I think when G2 was looking to replace Rizzo, they were asking a couple people they wanted to try out. And they asked, like, I think they probably asked Percy to try out, and he didn't want to at the time because he wanted to stay with Magic Bear and Jordan. Obviously, I remember at the time, everyone, like, that was pros was like, what the fuck are you thinking?
How aggressive and capable they were. He was the one falling behind, but on the flip side, Oli, he has been so
Nas with a great reset pass.
On this Jobless roster's attacks, time and time again. He keeps them in this first on the board here in this game 2.
Yeah, Jobless really needed to get the first goal.
Nah, Rizzo was actually pretty good in the day.
Momentum is such a
not even just saying that.
Confidence, and anytime you're going up against a squad that you know
that should be a goal for KC. Wow, what a save!
Oh my goodness, how did none of those go in? When you're going up against a squad that's this good, you want to get off to.
Yeah, Rizzo made the final. Yeah, they were good. One of the seasons where like the lands didn't happen, they were the favorites by far to win it. Like even like everybody thought they were gonna win it.
Excuse me, in Game 7. But the thing is, they don't want to see
when they were boot camping and shit, they were beating everyone. I remember hearing rumors that they like never lost a scrim. Like it was a joke to teams. They were like, "How many games did you take off G2?" Because no teams could like take games off them.
That on paper might not be as good as you.
They were good.
Yep, for sure. I think definitely shutting Jobless out at least keeping them down 0-2 at a time is going to be really crucial to not only messing with
If you have to
them,
remove
in
one
their
of the
physical
mods,
play,
who
but
would
a
it
little
be?
bit more on the mental side too.
Are you talking about G2 season 9? Gyro, yeah. Do you remember? I remember pro teams, like a bunch of the pro teams saying how good they were in scrims and shit. Like no one could even take games off them at times.
Only stronger with time.
Gyro, you remember hearing about, or you were playing against them and shit probably at that time, weren't you?
Pretty much with their lives right now. Vatira flipper step forward, just not enough power to make a play. Center to
Probably like one of the mods that don't show up anymore. Usually when mods don't show around for like, you know, like 6 months, I just unmod people. I mean, they're still cool in the chat, but
we'll see exactly if they're going to be able to get that.
you know, people don't come around forever. Just holds up spots. You only can have so many.
Now KARMINE Corp still doing a nice job of challenging. Vatira in the 1v2, he's going to take it by his lonesome.
Some mods like get it like too personal.
Correctly, and that's going to set up a Tau with the follow-up, and that was really all Vatira. That was just patience.
Like they think if like there's I've literally like heard stories in here of mod when I mod new people, the old mods like get upset.
Communication and rotation too. KARMINE Corp
Not even
playing
trolling.
a lot more closer together than they have in games past and even series past in general. Having
Like it's
that
weird.
quick counter to one initial touch after the other is really going to set you apart from Jobless right now, because that's pretty much what they've been handing out to them as well. Lots of quick follow-ups after those first attacks coming out, but 50 seconds on the clock here.
It's like a Colt.
Game, a Tau,
Hey, what up, Anus?
over 1, pass 2, not in under 3.
Jeff still comes around a bit.
But Rise wants that pressure to keep going, completely denied, and it's finally...
He'll stop in here and there.
And a little bit of breathing room for Jobless.
And that was exactly what they needed. Just a little bit of breathing room, a little bit of air. And right now,
Loco, like, so VIPs, I know you can only have like 80 and stuff.
right here. Is KARMINE Corp gonna go up 2-0 or a Jobless
Displace and Xeno? I think Displace used to not like when new people would get modded. I think it was like some people from his group.
This is a
I think Sparky as well
crazy
used to
shot
like
too, the
get
air
annoyed.
dribble into the reset over.
I don't know.
Hello,
That is
Uncle.
as low to the
I think
don't know if you have noticed
I
yet,
think it was that group
but
of
you
mods.
have some gray hairs, I think. It's either that or Brock's cum shot. If it was Brock, you need to shower more than
I
once
grew.
a month.
I don't know. I don't really remember.
Great stuff coming in from this squad right
Why are you
now.
exposing? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that deep. You act like we're exposing their family or something.
Yet again, the clutch plays are coming out in bunches for this KARMINE.
All right, K Corp goes up too.
Take the 2-0 advantage in a nail biter.
Robbie, greatest mod ever.
I
Nah,
absolutely
like,
have
genuinely,
no idea.
that guy-
These really impactful clutch moments, and then they know how to hold on to it. And that is a very difficult task to really have to go up against in challenge and figure out for yourself. So Jobless.
Yeah, this honestly might be a 4-0.
K
K Corp doesn't even look like they have like any competition other than Wild. Like I said, when we were watching Jobless play against that might be a goal. Nah, it's a good cut by Atto. When I was watching that last series here and there, just the goals that were going in on both sides were like kind of, some of them would be decent, some would be
Was
sloppy.
able to put that one on target, cleared away though. It's out.
And Wild looked like by far the most solid team against K Corp.
Goes right to the
Probably the
defense.
best chance.
Now we got a big clear coming out.
Hey, what up,
This
Jeff?
might be a nice chance for Jobless to get on the board first.
You think Casey
Yet
can do
again,
well at
stopped
Worlds?
in its tracks as it goes straight
I
across
mean-
the net. It's gonna be Vatira up high, and anytime he's up high with,
I mean, I think they
gotta
should
look
make
out.
top 8,
Rise
definitely.
needs to go even higher.
They should have a
He's
great
waiting
chance
for
at-
it, trying to make the
I think they'll
superstar
probably
play.
get anywhere
Defense,
between-
yet again, is gonna be able to get this full clear.
We're just sitting here shit at Minecraft. I've never played
Try to
Minecraft
start
once in
some
my life.
offensive pressure for Jobless.
Literally ever. Nor do I really care to play Minecraft.
Really rough for Jobless too,
Like when I was
because
growing
there's
up, I know a lot of people think
game.
that's crazy.
Each
Me
build
growing
trying to
up, the
use
games that I played
everything
were,
in the tank to get
I've never
out
even
of
touched it,
his
played it
excuse me.
once.
And
No
as soon as he
childhood.
reaches there,
Or the
KARMINE
games
Corp
I
just
played
said,
growing
"Oh,
up
you've been
were,
lurking. That third man there, you're gonna put it into the hands
dude,
of
you want the
the
truth? I went with my
back out.
stepdad in like
And
4th
that's
grade and got
happening
GTA
every
San
single
Andreas
time. Vatira
at
demonstrating
Toys R
that
Us.
2v2 situation
Anyone know what
here.
Toys R Us
Really
is?
don't
Some of y'all
find
know
a
what that
way
shit
on
is.
through. But
You wouldn't bought me
KARMINE Corp
GTA
looking
San
very
Andreas.
dangerous as this ball continues
In
to
4th
go
grade, I played it on the
around net
PS2.
there. Nobody gonna force the attack on him
I
from
played
his team.
sports
Step over,
games,
step
Halo
home, and just take
3.
their
Halo 3 was
chances
like the first big
trying
game
to
I really got
transition out
into.
again.
A lot of Call of Duty.
So far in this one,
And yeah.
4 minutes in.
Those are the games I played
Coming
growing
out
up.
on both sides. Gonna be opening things up just a tad bit for a second. It's out. He's back with the
Hey, my
save,
sexy
not able to get
devil,
the
it's
full
Big
clear.
Cock
Ezo
Brock. I have some bad news. I couldn't find any guys that wanted to fuck your ugly ass. I guess we just have to use all of our toys, sadly. I know you don't like women, so I bought more toys.
Oh my gosh!
What a pass as the give and go play.
That was nasty. He got bumped into it, only lobbed it up, and he goes top corner. That was actually a nasty play. If you guys are gonna clip that, just try to find a way to like not get the text speech in there, because that's literally gonna ruin the damn thing. Knowing this chat, they're gonna clip it where the text to speech starts, and you're gonna hear everything. But that was nasty. Wow, they take the lead. That's a big momentum shift.
Jobless up 2-0.
Jobless doing a solid job of coming out with their heads up high, especially after the timeout, and being able to put together a couple of solid goals halfway through this game to go up. They're going to be feeling really good about their chances in this one.
They look
that was actually gross
right now, but honestly, the level of aggression they're coming in with is so mean.
Uh-oh, they look like they're going to run away with this game. 3 goals halfway left. They tried doing a kickoff strat and it backfired. Went straight in their net. Why is everyone using the phase goal explosion now? I've seen so many teams using it.
In a great position.
Yeah, right now Jobless are trying to say GG, go next to KARMINE Corp and say we'll meet you in game number 4. But right now, KARMINE Corp, they've shown that
is Fruity still coaching Jobless? I think so.
Rapid succession.
Uh-oh, that's a bad goal to give up, and it's a quick one.
Brings it within 2. Still plenty of time.
Does FaZe still have an RL team now?
Oh yeah, there's more than enough time. If you're jobless, you cannot count.
Did you start content creation because your job as Toys R Us mascot got taken away?
I never worked at Toys R Us.
Gonna be very slow and calculated with their follow-ups to make sure every attempt turns into a successful goal. Rise off the ceiling. This one from the backboard. Follow from a towel collected by Nast and stopped in its tracks.
Yeah.
Said for Vatira.
My first job I worked was soccer camp, so I was like 16.
Shot towards net and a towel to collect in the corner, and I like this from
a buddy of mine, his uncle had like a camp where they'd get like 100 to 200 people, and we would go like different weekends in summer and just like help give tips and stuff to like the younger kids.
In front of the net one more time, but a towel is going to be there to send this one away.
Go there. It would be like from what hours would we do? I remember we would get there at like 9 a.m. I think it would start around like 10 and end at like 2. And it was like Friday
What
to
happened
Sunday.
with Garrett Gisray? Haven't been following the game for a little bit.
Dynamic. So Garrett is still on NRG. They just aren't as good as what they used to be on, like when they were like a couple of years. Like if it's been a couple of years since you really got into it, they're not the same. They're not the same. They tried qualifying for the shift tourney, which was like top 10, and they didn't qualify for it. They've been trying out like new thirds. It's Koper, Garrett, and Aqua played in the shift tourney, and then Aqua and Garrett are part of NRG, but I think they're trying to find a third.
Trying to go for that challenge to follow from a
so I think they're trying to get back in to the groove of it.
Key player in the KARMINE Corp offense. He's been involved on pretty much
he still plays though.
Single play that wasn't a solo from Rise. So I gotta hand it to them.
Thank you, Dynamic. I appreciate the love. What teams missed on? He played the shift tournament with Gyro and AJ. Do you think Agua plays enough? I mean, his history, he never really plays the game, so who knows? Unless he randomly just gets motivated and plays a shitload. Probably not. Alright, and that's going to be the game. I don't know how much he plays.
Yeah, they're going to be feeling great getting that one under their belt right after the timeout, holding KARMINE Corp.
Rock lays in bed on his with only his loose-fitting boxers on. As Kep is beside Brock in bed with one leg over him. Kep says, "Brock, you're so good at giving hugs. Maybe I can get good at something too." Brock advances on Kep and starts rubbing his finger in a circle around Kep's nipple. Kep is used to this, however.
Jobless for being able to, get back into the swing of things off this. And
brother, you are coming up with like a whole story out of a book. Like all the teams that are playing in it, I don't know. I know there's a good amount playing in it, but I don't know if Gen G is. I think one of the players like can't play, so probably they'll end up playing with like a mixture of other players.
Only one more left to go, but before we can focus on NA, EU
Troll, thank you again for the 7 months subs. It's best streamer on the app. I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for the love, man.
Right here.
Thanks for hanging out, bro.
This is where you gotta really step up to the plate.
Oh, balls. Well, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Ali.
Jobless roster in their
When's the
track.
NA one of this?
Man, here we go.
Uh-oh.
That's out.
Jobless need this
Already
game.
off the break, 30
The
seconds
NA
in,
one
getting the
is
first
in,
one on the board.
Yeah, I
it is
like
on
this, but
August
again,
3rd.
I feel
So
like
it
there's
is
a
on
lot
this
of
coming up
pressure
Saturday
on
and Sunday, and
Kyle
we'll be
as
watch
he
partying all of it.
performed. He really has been
Yeah,
very
Genji is
crucial on
Abjack,
both
Chronic,
ends of the
and
field,
First Killer.
For Karmine Corp to find any bit of success right now. So definitely working together to open things up for him. If he's the player that you want to send upfield to really take those shots, so be it. But the same can be said for Jobless. Nax really has been the one to try and stop and slow down. Batira, no connect on that bump play. Instead, Rise is going to make a touch. Just slow things down a little bit here. 45 seconds into this
What
match.
decal is Vati using?
Karmine Corp, they're holding on
He
to a
switched his
1-goal
car up.
lead.
Is it just me or does Pro RL get repetitive? Or is it getting repetitive? I mean, it's not just you, bro. There's a reason the numbers go down so much each year.
Mainly because this jobless roster has not went away quiet.
Troll and kept basically touching tits. Ill glaze.
I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, a game... I mean, then again, there are other esports that have success with it being repetitive, right? Like Counter-Strike. They play the same maps damn near every... Literally. Same maps have been around for like 15 years in that damn game.
Once they get on that attack and they start scoring, it becomes
But I think FPS games are a little bit different.
Really hard to stop them in that momentum. But the same can be said for Karmine.
Thing with Rocket League is it's like, I don't know.
To get around the defense, it's just rinse and repeat time and time again. They're aware that their passing plays are getting.
The first
intercepted
online
way
open
more
this year
times
broke
than
records.
not.
That is just
So they're
cap.
trying to figure out
Oh, maybe because like the
but
French community,
right
not the
now, at end of
RLCS
game,
stream.
hold on to your 1-goal lead, defend
RLCS
with
stream,
your
the numbers
life,
have been so
and
down.
slow Jobless down.
Each year it goes down a shitload.
Oli right now looking to make sure that that's...
But yeah, like the French community, oh my god. Without the French community, Rocket League would be like in such a bad spot.
Comes through and Nass is gonna need to collect this one.
I mean, you have some of those streamers who are seriously, their community is bringing in like 100k viewers plus. It's nuts.
I didn't mean that they were gonna have an open shot on net immediately. What in the world was this? Nobody was back. You literally see nobody
That's a big goal.
in blue on the pitch in that. That's insane. In the replay, you see literally nobody back. I don't know what miscommunication happened on the side of KC, but they need to figure that out.
Yeah, Vatira just went up a little bit too far. It's just, if you're going for a challenge and there's no connect on it, your momentum forward is just too much to stop. And then,
Do you
like
think
you
if it
see,
were
it's this
more
big, wide open net,
on a
and
team, it
it's
could
really
allow
clear on target at that point,
a
and it's
variety?
basically free. This one having to go be let go.
Oh, I thought he owned gold. I looked away for a second.
Right there. Hold on.
How'd that lead to a
Okay, so
goal?
Rise goes back. He goes for that challenge.
Your Twitter
and
community
wins
is
it.
crazy.
It's
I
out.
know.
He just, it's unfortunate timing. It's rough
All right.
positioning. But that is
Jobless go back up
great
halfway
amount
through.
of heavy
Yeah,
pressure
Vachi's
from
car, I don't know
Jobless.
what he cooked.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Jobless right now doing a great job of just keeping the momentum.
I don't know. I just think
Especially
Rocket League, it's
after
like
finding a
very...
couple goals after being down in this game and looking for a potential third, but no power behind that shot whatsoever.
I don't know, man. I don't really know why the esport just gets like repetitive.
Did you see the Riedels tweet?
Looking to get it out and find some type of pressure.
But like then you have Rocket League, or then you have like, I don't know, like other games, for example, like Call of Duty, they come out with a new game each year for the competitive scene, right? So it makes it new maps and stuff. Look at this play by Nas.
1-to-1 air
Oh my
dribble,
god, that was such a
one
good
end
play.
of the field to the other. And Oli, just to really ensure that it goes through, gets that last little clean
All right.
touch. But that was
3-1.
all Nas.
2-goal
Jobless
lead.
up
COD is still
2
dead.
minutes left
I
on
mean,
the
that's not
clock.
true.
Karmine Corp got to find a way to get back into this one. Vatira.
I mean, I don't think Call of Duty is obviously doing great either. Without like Optic and Scump, I mean Scump's watch parties get like 100k viewers. I was watching the grand final this year, last weekend, and you know Call of Duty had like 100k viewers on Scump's channel.
They're in a great position.
You know,
here
so
in
I mean
terms
Rocket
of
League's doing
being
better
able
than
to
that
force
with all the watch
Karmine
parties
Corp back.
combined.
Yeah, right now Jobless just got to keep this one going. 90 seconds.
I was there. It was cool, really.
Looking like
Yeah.
they're more than likely gonna get this
It was a
game.
cool.
You gotta
It was cool to watch
understand,
on Scump
Karmine
stream.
Corp roster
I'm doing good, Lando. What does Valorant do to stay popular? Oh, it's just a way bigger game. Valorant's huge.
And that's exactly what they do. Jobless waiting on the
Bonti's 100% gonna switch cars. Valorant, Counter-Strike, those games are just massive, bro. Way more people are into those games.
This is rough for KARMINE Corp too, because they haven't been allotted any space to take a couple shots on that net. They're trying to force them, but Jobless is just doing a great job position-wise to be able to hold everything back. Double demo, and you can just walk.
All right,
it
40
in
seconds.
If you are Vatira, and that's exactly what he's gonna do. 48 seconds on the clock. KARMINE Corp put themselves in a position to stay in this.
They got time.
Vatira with the patience, able to get it right past Ixo, and now we got ourselves a really interesting situation. KC, 48 seconds.
No, I think FPS games are a lot more entertaining. Like I was talking to Chicago and Mist and some other people about it, Torment, about like why are FPS games so much more entertaining than a game like Rocket League? And there's just a lot more opportunity
my
for
golden
intense
greasy
moments.
giraffe.
Right?
It's Brock
Like when
with a big,
a round
veiny,
comes down to a
throbbing
one-on-one.
cock. You know I don't like it when you're late for fucky wucky time. You were supposed to be here at 5 o'clock. As your punishment, I'm going triple as rough, and I'm also going to bust in your eye and make it pink and painful again. You won't.
Oh my god, bro. Someone needs to put that guy in fucking jail.
Last opportunity, no boost in the tank. KARMINE Corp, it's falling out of their hands. This hits the ground in Jobless.
Yep, I knew Bati would switch cars.
Cool. Like themselves in that game number 3, but game number 4 was a whole other ball game. Off the kickoff though, Rise there to win it for his team in the corner, set up to attack.
Was Ixo not playing off the rip, or am I dumb?
Much for Jobless. I loved this
maybe it was.
sending Rise upfield, and again, just a great amount of pressure and speed from a Tau. Early game lead, 5 seconds in.
Yeah, that was exactly the start KARMINE Corp was looking for, and hey,
CSGO is not repetitive, but CSGO brings a lot of new metas, new play styles, different players, whereas RL doesn't have anything new to offer in terms of performance. Yeah, it's kind of just like the game is slow, just the skill ceiling just gets higher and higher, but there's like not new things that can be added in or adjusted and stuff. I don't know.
Just trying to slow this play down. Jobless.
You know, it's like, I mean, we do have little metas that come in, right? Like this season, you had the kickoff meta.
Ollie's got enough. He tried to find Ixo. This is an interceptive.
You had,
that puts it back into the favor of
what else?
This one's left to Vatira.
The air bumping off, leaving it for your teammate, but that's been a thing for like 2 years. Just this year, it became a lot more popular.
Rise around 1, tries to get the flick over 2, instead has to go for the ball.
Yeah, I mean,
a bit awkward.
And that's kind of it, like literally.
Gameplay really just dependent heavy.
That is pretty much it when it comes to like, and that right there doesn't excite a lot of people to keep watching every season, you know?
Going on defensively, just looking stronger and stronger.
Right now, Vatira up.
There's no, the maps are all the same. That's just the way Rocket League is, right?
Not able to get the touch he was looking for. Rise sends it over 1, and that was just an all-out mistake. That was a breakdown coming in from the side of Jobless. As the defense,
I'm just trying to think of why like the game's numbers are going down so much.
Plays bully ball down low, makes the player commit, and a towel with the easy cleanup. That right there is just a thing of beauty.
What made it popular during lockdown? It went free to play, and that's why it had a huge spike.
Yeah,
that's when everyone's numbers took off. Because the game no longer costed $20, and it went free to play, and everyone could download it.
His bump in the background really, again, just opened it up, and that's kind of been what KC have needed to be successful, having that first player go and open up a path for the second man. That's pretty much been the only way they've been able to find themselves into that net recently.
Yeah, people like to say Epic killed this game, but honest to God, Epic made it free play and honestly jumped it so much. Now, do people wish they obviously added stuff? Yeah. But in reality,
asking FIFA for more updates to make the game interesting. It's just the way it is. Stop complaining.
Oh yeah, like FIFA. Well, FIFA does add different stuff. They added 2 different game modes in this year. I don't know if you saw that. But FIFA is completely different, bro, because FIFA has ultimate teams, players transfer. It's completely different. I don't agree with that.
We got to remember, there's
like FIFA's always gonna have a huge market in their game and make so much money. Like they just have it down.
Like this one might be over.
Rocket League can't really do like Ultimate Team and
I
stuff.
completely agree. Off the kickoff, just complete beat out there.
Like people buy that game mainly for the Ultimate Team.
Connect on it. And
Different players transfer to different teams.
Like that,
different chemistry styles based on the leagues, and that's what keeps that game going. But they did add some different modes in this year.
Low boost, Vatira still keeps it out. And they're trying to do centers, but no one's there. Rise is just going to clear it. You're pretty much...
Like, I'm honestly surprised Rocket League doesn't just copy FIFA and just add like a Pro Clubs game mode, where you have a certain team, you can customize your stadium in the background, have certain banners and stuff. You can have like a certain amount of people in your club. You can play online against other people's teams. Basically just Rocket League, but just have different modes with a different leaderboard and stuff.
The game is over.
Like just even if something basic like that.
KARMINE Corp have an extremely comfortable lead. You really just got to play solid, not overcommit on the offensive end. And for the rest of the way, realistically, you should be good to go.
Ooh, that's a great save there from Matau too. Pretty intensive shot there from Eeks.
And then there's like divisions and stuff, and obviously the highest divisions like SSL teams, top 100.
You can bring out all the mechs you want, but nothing is going through that brick wall. The blue wall just continues to...
That would ruin the E for everyone? Why?
That match point.
I mean, maybe if they're allowing you to make custom banners and stuff, but just offer certain ones. You know, that way people aren't doing some dumb shady shit.
Not enough. KARMINE Corp, they look like themselves from the early stages of this series.
And just really bad.
I think it's too late to come back in this game.
Is KARMINE Corp, but just like that, Oli getting a goal, at least making Jobless feel better about their efforts in this game 5. But the question is it really going to amount to anything? It was a solid play, good bump, but they need a lot more of that.
Get the type of dude to hold his brick with both hands watching Hercules and Lemon Kiwi on the RLCS series.
To Oli, although I don't think it registered on it, but again, still, it was teamwork to even break into that half in general.
You keep doing these Kep's the type of dude, and literally I don't relate to any of them at all.
Gonna try and work together on this one. Great disruptive touch. This one goes down low.
Like, at all.
To the other side of the field. And KARMINE Corp just gonna try
and then you just say cap.
Take a couple shots, maybe a goal off of a 50.
Like there's just no winning.
Just on the hood of his car.
You can say the most fucked up shit, then you say cap. Like 7 of you.
Need to be able to get back into this.
Right now, Vatira.
So we're lying now, yeah. Literally.
Right now, but Tau's gonna take that away.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what my dream is in this game? Is that I keep grinding this game out and stuff, and in the off season, all of a sudden there's just a big Rocket League 2 creative mode, this engine, mini golf, regular golf, volleyball mode. There's like 40 modes you can do. They have like their own goat like Mario Kart in it. And then the game just spikes. YouTube takes off. But no, this offseason is going to come around and we're going to be sitting here playing ranked. Like imagine just like a bowling game mode even, where you're literally just with your car, and you just there's a ball in front of you. You can get in a lobby with your boys and go bowling. Think how I mean it sounds fucking dumb, but shit, I'd play it.
3 members of Jobless pushed up. It's a miss on the defense, but nobody to make a connection with it, and this could run away from Jobless.
Yeah, I thought Jobless had it right there. Another chance.
Have a leaderboard in bowling.
Yeah, if they were gonna have,
like just think of like I don't know. I'm just thinking of shit at the top of my head.
And that's not gonna be the case. So now KARMINE Corp put themselves on series point.
Streaming, like under Rocket League as if it like Fortnite was, like it wasn't even the same thing. Which I don't blame streamers for doing it, but.
Those mishaps can all just be lessons.
You're playing Fortnite just saying you're on Rocket League. And I don't blame them for doing it, but it just was never going to lead to anything. Just wasn't executed well at all. Like, there should be racing in Rocket League with the physics and stuff, and you can create maps and all that.
To go against here, Oli to break his team into
that's how it should have been. Not Fortnite physics where it's completely different.
But it was a good attempt nonetheless.
Good attempt, but they're gonna need to convert, and right there.
Yeah, Trash Night, I mean shit. Track Mania maps with Rocket League cars and physics. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be Ixo's turn now.
Like just things like that. where the public community can go crazy and make shit. I mean, there's probably so many ideas that like
Have you seen the
sound
risk
dumb to us
tweet?
that would
He
probably
admitted to
work
playing
out.
in RLCS at 11 and 12.
Anything he can to find the center, but each
What?
time gets that intercepted and taken away.
This is just a good amount of pressure from Jobless.
Have you seen the? No, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know who Risk is. Hey, how's it going, Cuckoo?
KARMINE Corp has the favor, although Ixo's going to stop it in
He's a 13-year-old prodigy. I've never heard of him, so I don't know how much of a prodigy he could be. I'm not trying to be an ass. Chat, we're gonna get a game 7 over here. Like, we've been kind of just sitting back talking about random stuff.
Jobless on the board first.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what you want to see.
He will save APAC.
Is them coming out with confidence, being able to get the first goal.
I can't even tell if you guys are trolling.
This game number 7.
Like, I know like everything about this community. I haven't heard one thing. That's a big goal to sign up.
Just like that, a Tao able to
Not trolling.
I like this too. I mean, Vatira just carried it straight down to him, and that's just great placement on a Tao. Again, he's been that player.
Give us game 7 for the culture. I had KARMINE Corp winning the series 4-2. Well, I want game 7 for the culture.
Being that key difference maker for KARMINE Corp in the EWC Community Cup.
Just going to be looking to keep this going here and now. Another chance for Rise, who's going to rise to the occasion and take this one away.
It's a good play.
Says thank you very much.
Just leaves it. That's what Rise does so well. He's probably the best person at that. He just knows instantly when to go for the bump and set his teammate up, or faking it in front of the net and leaving it for a teammate.
It never gets dull. It's always fun working together. That's a great duo as well. Rise and Vatira, the synergy as time is going on is just getting better and better for them, and even more connected, really. 3 minutes on the clock, though. 1 goal lead, potentially 2 right here as Nas wins this one back. Vatira will give it right back to him.
Back 1
That's
if
a
you're
goal.
1690. XXN
Wow.
1 Gatemare 4 XX1.
Look at this 50 that pops out.
Moyer and Shane should be modded.
Got an all-equal game.
I'm surprised
Again,
Atto
both
50
these
didn't like
squads
that.
Battling it out.
He probably didn't know Oli was just racing down the right side.
They are both giving it their all out here on the pitch. It's exactly what you want to see.
The APAC Prodigy is champ 2. Are you trolling?
Kickoff.
Chad, did you just tell me an APAC Prodigy is champ 2? Wow, great passing play.
Bottom 90 laser beam to put KARMINE Corp back in the lead.
They needed an answer, and that was it.
That's a good passing play.
Making sure that they have the advantage.
Everyone found out about yesterday.
This one under control, but KARMINE Corp answered back with 2 big.
What? This is a wild guess, but was it a Fear video? Is this why people are saying that? Did Fear make a video on a random rank kid in rank, and that's why you're all saying it? And say the new APAC Prodigy or something.
And I like this.
It's just
them,
a tweet.
When they send Rise upfield, those 1v1s against him, they've been lost quite a few times.
It's weird how you guys know about this, but I haven't seen anything about it. That's why I'm confused.
That's a great position for KARMINE Corp to be in. Puts a lot more pressure onto Jobless to try and catch up, though.
Yeah, right now Jobless are definitely feeling the pressure. This is where you're starting to get a little bit nervous. Knees weak. We ain't gonna go into the full thing, but y'all know it. Right now.
I was gonna say, is he about to say the Eminem song? What is he doing?
We've seen them do it before. They can get a couple of goals, but right now, tough against this KC roster.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Playing like this is Vatira wins out the challenge and sends that.
I'm not 1900 MMR, bro. I played literally like 2 days ago, went up instantly 100. I'm in 2000s now. When I actually play the game, I'm not bad. You guys just think I'm hot shit because I don't play.
And end it all here. 2:10 on the clock with a 3-goal lead on Jobless. Jobless really just they don't look as in it as they did before. It's too easy for KARMINE Corp to get around.
Yo, to help out the YouTube algorithm, if you are watching on the YouTube, I want you to put right now someone in the chat that you don't like based off their messages. Just put a random name in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, looking at how this is going,
because I probably agree with you.
Jobless hasn't been able to come back.
W gun maxing terms. Rocket Racing was like the girl with the fat ass the boss. Epic Games, NTR'd his wife Fortnite with. He just thought with his dick and wanted to bang the fat ass chick, but she transferred to Florida by the end of the year. And now his chocked fat fucking wife doesn't like him and wants to file for a divorce. L Epic Games, L girl with the fat ass, W morbidly obese wife.
Bro, your analogies are just so bad. What a shot by Atto. What a shot. Goes up, pre-jump comes out, gets that weird reset, pops it under with the dodge, and then falls up with a double off the ground. That's a great shot. And K-Corp are looking like they are your champions of the EWC.
Like 14 seconds or something.
Even though they don't, I mean, chat, so who was their competition this tournament? The team that played them the best was that Wild team, I still think. Wild and Jobless were the two best teams with them. Wild honestly was probably the best. They took them to 5 and then they were up 2-0 on them that one series today.
And 1 minute
They didn't, but like we said, like they didn't really have, like, you expect them to win this tournament, you know.
And this one is looking great right now. That
9 out of 10 times.
Gone in if Jobless wanted any chance in the world in coming back in this one. That's not.
They had no comp. Yeah, I mean, but at least they got the job done. They won, right? These are the series you expect to win if you're them.
Next of Jobless yet again in this one. The wins that they've gotten in this series have been dominant. The losses have been close, but KARMINE Corp looking like they are going to be prevailing, taking home $5,500.
And they're gonna win it.
20 seconds left. It has been so long.
Is this real? Why are they stealing the turning
It's
name?
Brock with the big fat cock. Remember that one night back in high school? I took a rhino pill at the end of art class and you said to me, one blow, here we go, and went ape shit on my Johnson.
No, I don't remember that at all. But, dude, this is a tournament they're hosting before their LAN for teams to play in. Why would this be like a fake tournament? They're just trying to act like them.
Yeah, big props to them.
All right, GG's, bro. They K-Corp get it done. They win the $12,500 tourney. They take home first place, which is $5,500. Oh, go, 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 go! Yes! Come on!